Yeah, this is eBilly99. I do the thinking so you don't have to. And evidently with Christians, that's a good thing because they can't take insults very well. This has been a long time coming. Anyone who's watched my videos will realize I've tried to, walk the narrow line of respect. And it's over. I'm done with that. You want to hate? Well, haters gonna hate. It's stupid to believe in something without evidence for it. End of story. I don't care whether it's the Loch Ness Monster, UFOs, a working political system, or anything. If you believe in something with no evidence for it, you're an idiot. You need to get your brain examined. That said, I do not regret anything I said earlier. The Catholic Church, as it is today, was came around because of Constantine deciding what would be in the Bible. He got the priests together, they wrote their Bible. There are several books left out because the Catholic Church didn't want them. And you know what? The people who wrote those books were killed because they didn't like what other people said. It's a continuing thing, though. Christians getting butthurt because someone else has an original idea, and that's evidently against their scripture. So you know what? Fuck them. I'm tired of trying to please everybody. I guess I'm an anti-theist now. I don't have proof there is no God, but your God is a laugh. I mean, Zeus and Thor had a much better chance of ever being a real, respectable god than yours ever had. Oh, I'm gonna retell the same story twice. What is he, George W. Bush? That's his best idea. I'm gonna tell the Exodus story twice. Once back then and now with Jesus. My son, who's actually me, but isn't me because he shares a different personality, but shares the same powers, pretty much everything else. Same choices, everything, but they're two different peoples. Yeah. It's very... I've come to the conclusion you can only ridicule a religion because you try to put facts out in front of them. Yeah. Putting facts in front of a Christian is like putting candy canes out in front of a brick wall. Nothing happens. It all started back with Puppy Turtle. Continual attacks on Christianity. I went out and defended a few people. Well, that was a mistake because, I wanted to have a debate with Puppy. Unfortunately, he was too much of a candy ass to do that, and he had to gain two friends to pretty much, tear me apart, or at least think they did. What he got was one guy who's a metaphysical idiot. Metaphysics have to explain everything. Well, you know what? Explain it to the simple folk and don't think you're smarter than everybody else, and maybe you'll have some friends. But unfortunately, the best you're going to get are prepubis children. You're going to have children who have no idea how the world actually works follow you around. That's right. Thunderbolt 94, the complete moron of society. Oh, metaphysics this and metaphysics that. I'm not going to explain metaphysics to you, but yeah. You know what? Fine, don't explain metaphysics to you. I won't explain an original idea to you, because evidently you don't have that. And because I went and attacked Thunderbolt, a person I thought was a good friend of mine, Inventor Gorilla, somebody we've had differences in the past, but I thought he could understand that I had a personal beef against somebody. Evidently not. He wants to jump on the bandwagon and insult me. But honestly, I couldn't even pay attention to his videos. They're on rambling, and I refuse to watch it because every time I watch it, I drop an IQ point. He's got the boo 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 beginning of intro, and then he talks on about how anti-theists are evil, Satan incarnate. No, we're not, because we think Satan's as much of a joke as your God. And that's something else. How stupid would Satan have to be an evil guy trying to destroy an all-powerful, all-knowing, eternal, infinite creature? Well, not even a creature, because creatures are created. Yeah, I don't want to get into semantics about that. Heaven forbid. How retarded. I mean, honestly, If he's that retarded, are you really afraid of him? How can something that stupid have doomed all of humanity? And how could humanity be damned with original sin when mankind evolved from an ape, well, an ape-like creature? It just doesn't make sense. It's like trying to play chess on a Tenga board. Twister, whatever. So I don't take that comment about Constantine back. Christianity was not Catholicism until that time. Oh, it may have gone by that title. But, yeah, it was not Catholicism until Constantine and the Council of Nicene. Because at that time they decided they were going to have one pope. And who did they choose? They choose Peter, who really had no influence in the New Testament, except for the couple books he wrote. I'm just saying, if you guys had half a brain, you would have chose Paul, who wrote almost the entire New Testament. Or how about John, the loving disciple? Oh no, we're going to write Peter, the complete failure of Christianity, who sunk to the bottom of the ocean because he didn't have faith, who pretty much denied Jesus 3 times, who didn't even know about any of God's will. He just happened to luck out by knowing God was Jesus. The one thing, the only thing that redeemed him from being an idiot was that one fact in your eyes. But evidently you're going to build a whole church around that ideal. I don't know. I mean, Judas. At least Judas went with his ideas. I mean, he's got backbone. He knew Jesus was blaspheming God, and he went and got the Pharisees. Whether it was right or wrong, Judas had will. He had character. Peter is that guy who is a butt kisser. That's all he did. And I don't know how else to say this, guys. Christianity is a joke, and the fundamentalists are the punchline. Catholic or Protestant or Baptist. They're all punchlines. And that's why us atheists laugh, because it's like trying to watch an ape put together a car. You know he can't do it, but for some reason you just gotta sit there and laugh. So this is eBilly99. I do the thinking so you don't have to, and for butthurt Christians, that's a good thing.